Okay, I love you.
I love you too. Calm yourself down.
Probably way overexposed.
Aziz, light! Much better, thank you, Aziz.
Auto everything today, boys and girls, because we're not making videos. We're so busy at work and life, we're not making videos. So we're gonna make something. And those of you longtime friends of the channel, you've already noticed that we're on a different camera, different lens setup. It's gonna be tight. It's probably gonna be around 35, but we're gonna do it because it's portable, it's easy, it's already set up. A couple things on my mind this morning. One is that all my friends right now seem to be writing a book. Is it a book season? Is there like some unspoken thing that now's the time that we all need to write books? Well, hats off and Godspeed to you guys. That sounds like an insurmountable task. I've been impacted by books over the years. Like I have my favorites, of course, but I don't think I've ever envisioned myself sitting down going, yeah, I'm gonna knock out a book. It takes a special type of person. Like my father-in-law wrote a book, and he gets to the end of it just kind of processing some of the spiritual nuggets that God had put on his heart over the years. It's phenomenal. And then he just doesn't feel like he's supposed to publish it. Like one of those things that he just needed to get out of him to get onto paper. And that's rare. I think that's rare. I don't know that at this current point in my life, I don't know that I have it in me. I am beginning to value books and the word more. Words more. See how I do there? I used to just value experience, but we'll talk about that. What I mean by that is things change, and my understanding of God, relationships change over time, and I don't know how you could ever pin something down for the world to glean from that wouldn't be subject to change in the future. And because one of you out there is thinking it, no, I'm not implying that God changes in any way. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. But my understanding of who he is shifts and changes. Just in case there's anybody out there who's saying, God doesn't change. My understanding of him is ever growing and increasing. If I were to pin it down, it is static. In a video, I can come out tomorrow and go, I'm an idiot. I don't know, it's just me. Back to the video. Which is why I love video so much. This video today represents and reflects the understanding that I have in this current world as I'm having it. This is my living documentary. I made a video about that. Links up here. I get to create an environment, welcome you into the environment, share my life with you. Hopefully you share your life back. We interact in the comments, and it's this living, interactive. Maybe one day I'll hop on board with Jason Mayfield and Diana Gladney and Trey Van Camp and David Whiteman and all the folks, all my friends who have created these awesome works of art and understanding that they can pass on to people. Maybe one day. But for the here and now, I'm going to be making videos. Which brings me to something kind of important. Alright, it's official. At least it's Lacey Drive official. My guy Mason, the fella I've been working with for the last 8 months to a year or so, maybe it hasn't quite been that long. He is moving out and on from old Biter Brownie, and I'm sad to see him go. I have a feeling that this wasn't a surprise to God. So my focus, I want it to be on the church. But I keep on getting these words that God wants us out of the church. He wants us out amongst the marketplace. He wants us in our city, and that God is calling people in our city, and he's putting his believers in the path of people in the city that he wants us to minister to. And that's all fine and good for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I want to focus on the church. I have a feeling he saw this deal with Mason coming. I don't know what I'm going to be able to keep up with. Right now, I have approximately 7 projects that need to be edited. I have a wife who loves me and would like to see me from time to time. And I have a new business that was being built around teaching and training trustworthy young men. I may just have to hold down fort as we develop trustworthy young men into a place that they can actually benefit the company back. I hope that makes sense. I need to find another trustworthy young man or young woman, bring them on, teach them the craft, do what we love to do, and see what God is saying about this whole video industry out there in the marketplace. I think if I'm being totally transparent here, I've told the guys in the company that we're forming, I don't want to do this. And I'll tell you guys, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a part of something else. I don't. But it doesn't really matter what I want to do. If God's in it, my emotions will come around. My work-life balance will come around. I just want to do it differently. I want to do it in submission to him. So you guys are along for the journey. I hope that I'll be able to produce YouTube videos. But it's not about what I want. I love you though. And I will see you, whenever that may be, in the next one. Pray for me, please. I'm out. I'm out.